Alright, lads. This is Dirk. It's been a while. We're going to play a round of the Space Station 13.
They said they would have the announcements fixed like a couple hours ago, but the door's still locked, and I'm still in here, so
oh, this is gonna be interesting.
Okay.
Are you the new converts, the gangsters that have reformed? Yes, sir. Can you help me, Mr. Chaplin? Crime? I just wish to sprint stink. What the fuck? No. Not stink. You goddamn dirty priest. And grimy. Alright, man. Laters. Come back when you're being serious. So I was planning on just doing a normal engineering round, but this got a little bit interesting or something. I don't know.
Good luck.
'Cause I'm a traitor. You hear me? I'm a traitor. I actually thought there was going to be fewer people. It's not quite as isolated as I thought it was going to be. This ping is horrendous right now too. So do you know what you're doing? Someone teached me. Good grammar. Make the N2 flow. Don't look at the crystal. Did you shoot it? Yeah, sort of. So actually, with these super matter engines, you can actually activate them without doing anything to them. Because actually, as like an AI player, you can do it without even like touching anything. But if you want it a little bit more optimal, you can do some optimizing to make it so it's better able to handle stressful situations. So we connect these two pipes here. Actually, I'm going to do the air alarm last, just because I'm a little bit paranoid about that. Sometimes I've had things kind of explode a little bit on me. Wasn't really great. Oh, this guy's talking. Yeah, kinda got it. Put a little layer adapter here. Come on. Oh, fuck. God damn it. Omni pipe. Didn't do the right color. So with this sort of section here, and it's actually hard, like, sort of thinking about this and talking about it as I'm doing it. But basically, put up these layers here so you get some, so you can upgrade this later out here, out there in the heating loop. So basically, when this thing turns on, the lasers go through these reflectors and it hits this little crystal here, and it generates power and it also generates heat, and it's a positive feedback loop for the crystal when there's nothing cycling around it to keep it cool. So the function of all these pipes around here is to keep gas that's cold circulating, and the hot gas comes out here, it goes out there to the left where it's supposed to be cooled off, and then it comes back in here and it's supposed to be filtered out, so it's only nitrogen going through.
There's a new message incoming from Nanotrace.
But this guy's putting it through oxygen. You want to do an oxygen setup. No. The chief engineer is just like, nope. Plasma. Plasma. Wow. You're good. Plasma is like one of the worst things that you can filter into this thing. So basically these filters, you just turn them on and... okay. Okay. Alright, so we got all that set up over there, and, yeah. And every single one of these little volumetric, no, not even, it's not even, all these little pumps here, basically, they act as, so heckin' chungus right now. That's funny. So like, you set this thing up here so there's not any bottlenecks for the gas to go through, because that's what happens if you have these pumps going on. So basically, I don't know exactly how it works, but people say that these pipes are sort of, they're like little instantaneous traveling sort of things. Like they just, whatever gas you have in here is like simultaneously everywhere in this pipe and nowhere in this pipe, except when it encounters an object such as this filter here, which only pushes through a certain amount at a certain rate. So if you want this to move fast and in fact instantaneously, what you would do is you would just keep all these pipes here unobstructed. And that's why on a default setup, if this starts overheating, you have issues with moving these things out, moving the gas out to keep it cool. If that sort of makes sense at all, I don't know if that really makes sense or not, but that's basically what it is. I think we're pretty much ready to go on this thing. But why is this guy filtering here? He's filtering... oh, no. That's not good. Hey, boss. Hey, boss. Why are we moving into this good? Yeah, it was filtering N2 there. Alright, well, I'm gonna check the RLR over here. Because that's also one of the last steps you want to... Oh, what the fuck? I don't understand this. You want to set it to internal for the pressure here. And for the scrubbers, you want to have it siphoning on expanded range. So, this new guy kind of did it okay, but alright. Alright. Let's fire it up. YOLO. And now I'm basically just gonna run out because the whole place gets irradiated when you do this. So it's actually better to wear one of these rad suits when you go out there. Let me watch it. Watch it. Do you like paint drying? Yeah. The newbie. Kind of messed it up. But maybe close enough. Whatever. So once you have that set up, that's like the most basic setup, which is just a straight N2. Is this the moment where the CE is less competent than the onboard engineers? They usually are less competent than the onboard engineers. That's almost always the case with CE, because it's like when you play engineering and you do the 8 hours or 10 hours requisite to do a leadership position, you immediately jump into the leadership position. And then after you start playing longer, you stop caring about the leadership position, and then you just start going back to being just straight up engineer. Because you don't want to deal with like whatever the captain wants you to do and that kind of bullshit. So, we got a clown talking shit. Is engineering just gonna leave us out in the cold? Yes, if you keep up that shit talking. So, like, I think, yeah, I'd say you should only pick CE if you know how to make some sort of custom engine alongside making tritium. Yeah, I would say that's kind of a fair assessment. Because otherwise it's kind of like, who cares? If it's like low population, I think it's fine to go CE if you don't really know what you're doing, just because there might not be anybody doing any leadership position at all, and maybe you need somebody to be like the captain, but it's kind of like whatever. It's not really a big deal either way.
What are the monitors just burned out? What am I supposed to do?
So I'm basically running through the most basic tasks that you perform as an engineer. And I'm going to see if I actually have access to atmospherics, or if we got somebody working there right now. Oh, it looks like I've been given access to atmospherics too, so this is really low pop. So if you want to know how to do atmospherics job in like 2 seconds, basically just unwrench this thing and then replace it with a volumetric pump. And just max that shit out. Because basically, like I said earlier, all these pipes are like instantaneously traveling everywhere. So you basically want them filled up with as much oxygen as possible. Because it will eventually go, the air cycle will eventually go bad. How long, since what year have I been playing? I've been playing since like 2020, I think. So I'm not very old at this game. And here you can kind of max this out a little bit more. You can actually max this out a lot. It basically, I don't need to get into details too much, but this mixes oxygen and nitrogen together into this teal container. It goes into this room, and then it comes out this way, where it's distributed everywhere else. Which is probably another thing that can be optimized, is this thing here can get pulled out and then replaced. Oh, I started since late 2016. Wow, that's like a long time. Yeah, I have no idea what this game was like back then. Do I know how to make NA non-gas? I don't even know what that is. I'm pretty bad at making the custom gases at this game. And I could have done a straight pipe on that. I probably should have, but whatever. Oh, this guy's talking to me? Good work, soldier.
Locked and locked,
Yeah.
locked and locked.
Yeah. Not available number. If one container holds not available number gas, it can spread if unleashed. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I don't really know what that means in that context, but if you are actually good at atmospherics, you are kind of like low-key one of the best potential traders at this game. Because there's a lot of different things that they can make for their oxygen tanks, which make it so like they can move faster, they can heal slowly while they're breathing it in. Okay, well, like, what does the non-gas do though? Is it like, because I don't even think I've seen that in like the wiki, but I haven't been paying attention too much to it. So the next thing that you can do is you can kind of set up solars a little bit, and solars generate a lot less power than it generates a lot less power than the SM engine does. And basically the process for going out here is just to go out here and connect everything. And in this case, with Icebox, it is ridiculously easy to do. All you do is you just you set up these wires here. Equivalent of engines being hotter than the surface of sucks. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. That sounds like a lot of fun with Trader or whatever. Unfortunately, I'm on an MRP server, so I can't just like destroy the entire station immediately unless I want to get a ban. And when you catch this thing here, you just you scan for all the new hardware, you hit auto down here, and then it starts generating the power. But really, if you want the easiest way to make this actually useful, you stick a wire over here. Because really, this thing will generate almost no power at all. It generates almost no power at all from the solar panels, but if you connect it to the grid, it takes the excess power from the SM engine, and it sort of starts building up this power storage unit, and it can be used in the event that the SM engine blows up, which happens like probably 50% of the rounds. So, in my opinion, if you're doing solars, like, you don't even need to really do the solars itself. If you just put one wire down here, and then you crank this thing up to suck power from the grid, and then juice it out, you've already made like a pretty big contingency plan for the station as a whole. I've never seen an engine end well in SS13. Yeah. And it's really a big bummer if engineering just like blows it immediately, like when the round starts, because they want to do something fancy. So like another thing that I kind of do just is I set up like a normal engine. I set up a normal engine at the very beginning, and then I sort of set up a little bit of the solars outside, just to give the round some time. And then when the round is set up, then I could go back, turn off the engine, and try to do something that's like more complicated that might end up with the engine blowing. I'm no Atmos expert, but I hunt around a lot of Atmos mains. I think that's pretty much the only way that you can learn atmospherics, to be honest, because I've heard that like the wikis that people write aren't entirely accurate for the type of stuff that you're making. So you kind of have to learn just from watching other people and learning or whatever. Right now it is impossible to see anything out here. So I'm just sort of blindly trying to wire these things up, and I don't even know if that's working or not. But it did seem to work, so that's fine. And again, as you see here, we've got 425 kilowatts available for... oh, you actually don't see it because you don't see the pop-up windows on this thing. But basically, yeah, when you connect this wire here, you have the entire grid available for this. So this is like a backup battery. And that, in my opinion, is more useful than the actual solar panels. So I don't even see what's going on out here with like the rest of the crew. I haven't even been paying attention to that. I think I'm just going to take a lunch break since... because my guy's apparently hungry. What the fuck was that? Oh, are you okay, friend? Maybe. Got any food? Oh, this lag is painful. Wow, bees. So this guy wants me to hack his machines down here. Which is basically just going through here and doing these things. I don't even know which one is actually hacking. Hey, I don't know which one is hacking, actually. You should definitely touch this vending machine. Really, it looks so inviting. Okay, I think my work here is done. Certainly something was done, thank you. Hold on. Let me try cutting a wire. It's your favorite server? I usually play on TG Station, but I don't know. Like, I play Fulp Station sometimes, but like, I get like a 500 ping to that server. It's not really a great time. I'm gonna try cutting this wire. Maybe that'll work. Oh, fuck. I got hit by... Okay. No, they're on. They're green. You just might die touching them. I almost got banned off TG after I accidentally killed someone with the same first name and different last names. Oh. Okay. Well, I think your mistake there is playing on the MRP server. If you're on LRP, they won't even give a fuck. You can just, like, kill whoever you want when you're anti-tag. Aether Station. No. I haven't tried that. But that's the server where, like, you can switch between, like, the new combat mode and, like, the old intense system, though, right? That's kind of good. Oh, what the fuck?
Central Command has a new report.
Okay, the green light is on. I hope you get over that trauma. Yogs. Okay. Yeah, I've never even played on Yog. I don't wanna fuck up their door. Hmm? Okay. Yeah, MRP is kind of chill, but like, the only thing I don't like about it is the fact that you can't just like murder bone as a villain. What the? This person's fucking charging. Oh god, this person is charging. Every meal comes with some sort of side and a free drink of choice, alcohol excluded. Sides, fries, or onion rings. Beef stroganoff. Beef Wellington. What the? 50 a slice? Oh my god. This is too much work. This is too much. I'm just gonna have a cigar. I just blinded myself. Oh, Monster. That's the old atmospheric system. Right? Like the new one's like called Alice or something. Check your fridge. What is in this thing? I got canned goods, so I think I got some free food. Free food. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, I'm eating canned gunner jellyfish. It doesn't taste very good. It sounds fucking terrible. Honestly, what's your favorite tidbit of Space Station 13 knowledge, mechanics-wise? What I like is basically the ability to deconstruct and sort of reconstruct rooms. Like, if somebody blows something up, I think the ability to slowly put it back together is kind of interesting, but also, in practice, you usually don't have enough time in a round to actually fix up a room. but it's theoretically possible. So that's something that I think is kind of cool about it. And I also just like the way that if you know how one system works in this game, you can basically sabotage everything to a certain extent, or at least a little piece of it, enough to make life difficult for other people. See, where's my sensors at? Binary. It's fine. Oh man, you'd hate me with the bombs. I remember blowing up the mid-bay in one of the smaller stations, waiting for the engineers to rebuild it all of it and blowing it up again. That's hilarious. That's funny. I think that's pretty good. What I actually like is subverting the AI to get it on your side before you start sabotaging the station, because that basically makes everything a lot more effective. Fixing and cleaning stuff as janitor was one of those cathartic things. Yeah, I would agree to that too. I think janitor is actually a lot of fun. It's easy to pick up, and you can actually do some kind of weird things with it. Like a few rounds I got obsessed with trying to build Janny bots to do my job for me. So I was basically just harassing the roboticist the whole time, trying to get things done that way. Blood magic is super cool in my opinion. Blood beam is barely ever used. You can hit people in the mouth for rainbow and black. Fire exists. Yeah, so you're talking about the blood cult. I think the blood cult is pretty cool too. And I think probably the reason why those types of things are underutilized is because you kind of have to randomly roll or get converted into blood cults. So it's not always like it's kind of hard to get practice unless like you play a lot and get your chance to do it that way. But I'm gonna go out here and see about upgrading the cooling out here. I don't know what else I'm gonna do. I mean, I could do other things, but I was just planning on just having a pretty chill engineering round. So these heating manifolds out here, heating manifolds, there's 5 layers of pipes in general in the game, but heating pipes are only the middle 3. So they're layer 2, 3, and 4 as you're going around doing this. And you need to connect them to normal pipes with a junction, and then basically just spam 4 layer. And wow, this is really painful watching the lag on this. Yeah, I have it set up so it's not a window of like my entire computer, but rather just, well, I have it set up so it's just the window rather than the entire screen capture. And I'm not sure if that's optimal. I might change that at some point in the future, but I don't know. But I do think the pop-ups might be a little bit valuable for people watching, but on the other hand, it does seem like they're kind of intuitive, but I don't know if I'm just biased because I spent a few hours like looking at them over time. Oh yes, that makes sense. Yeah. But I don't know. It might be better just to do. It might be better just to do a monitor capture because every time I start this game, it's like I have to set it up so that it captures the right window. Like there's something about this this application that's just like a little bit weird. And by application, I mean the Beyond application. Yeah. There was a couple of things you were pointing out when you were setting up solar. Yeah. That's a bit of a bummer. It honestly hadn't even really occurred to me. Let me see. I could probably do a monitor capture. Let's see. Here we go. Okay. Now I think I've got it more set up, so you can kind of see more of what's going on here. Maybe that's a little bit better. But yeah, anyway, over here, when you're using the RPD to rapidly put down pipes, you can use these layers here to change it around. And I don't even know what's going on with this thing. I added like 3 layers to it, so it should cool down a little bit. But if you want to look at solars and see what's going on over there, basically once you have everything set up, it looks like this, and you hit scan for new hardware, and then you hit auto. And then for this, case in point, I put down this wire just over here, and now this is entirely charged up. So if the SM engine ever blows, this thing can crank out basically 1/3 of the power that you would get normally from the bank of 3 of these batteries next to it. So maybe that's a little bit late for people to see what I was talking about, but hopefully that's a little bit more instructive. So, yeah. I think I'm going to put on the rad suit and see about doing some customizing to this engine further. That's a nice surprise, engineering gaming, I see. Yeah, that's what I'm giving it a try right now. I'm actually looking for the magnetic boots. I don't know where they are on this map. Absolute gangsters. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna say in response to that. Okay, where's the mag boots? So I'm trying not to get dusted by the SM engine when I'm scrubbing it out later. Icebox is a bit poo-poo for cooling. I usually put some random radiators and then I use plasma to cool it. Yeah, I'm thinking of trying to build some thermo machines. I think that's what they call the board for it. Because even on like Metastation, if I try to do like just vacuum cooling, I'm too impatient and I don't do it right, and it usually ends up being unstable. Oh, this is so painful at how I can't even type this stuff out before he just runs off. Hey, boss. Mag boots. Oh, he's gonna give me his mag boots. Yeah. Thanks, boss. These are the good ones, too. I should probably get extra O2 tanks. Favorite trader item? Hypno Flash, man. Hypno Flash is my favorite one. Just because of the fuckery potential with that. But unfortunately, it takes a while for it to actually pay off, and nowadays with the rep system that they're using right now, it's like 300 to get it. It's kind of ridiculous. But I like the Hypno Flash, especially if you're playing in a situation where you're a doctor, because if you put people under for surgery, you could basically brainwash them into doing whatever you want. Yeah, I agree. It is quite funny too. I had a round that I played as a clown, and I was actually hypno flashing people to do what I was wanting to do, but I didn't even really have much of an objective for them to do. I was just fucking around. And this is bolted, but I will just try to unbolt it, because... Alright, so my mags are set up, so this should be fine. Oh, shit! I did not want to do that. I just wanted to move one tile. Holofan? We don't need any holofans. I'm not gonna... I don't even think I'm gonna set up any additional vents here. I'm just gonna put in a little radiator. A little radiator loop. I'm not gonna lie, that kind of freaked me out a little bit, and I don't even see where my RPD is anymore. I dropped it somewhere. It's a lot more difficult to play this game when you're trying to say what you're doing at the same time. So you can do layer 2 and layer 4 inside here. And I am cooling down pretty badly. So let's see if I can do this without dying. Oh, I think I might. Yeah, that's it. I'm getting out of here. I should have put on a hard suit. Hey, boss. I see nothing. Oh, that's cool. Need, help? Whatever. I'm not gonna be too much of a narc anyway, unfortunately. I mean, I'm allowed to participate and help him out. I just feel like he might not appreciate having a spotlight put on him, so to speak. Okay, so I got those set up over there, and I think those were set to Omni, so I can just do whatever I want here. I could set them to be like ground pipes or something. I don't know. And we're gonna do the junction here. Let's see if it takes. I think it did. And then we're gonna do another junction here. Will ever come to fruition? I wonder if any of the numerous attempts to port SS13 to a different engine will ever come to fruition? I don't know. It'd be nice. It seems like, honestly, this engine is like pretty fucking busted. Yeah, that would be my verdict, is that it's a pretty busted engine in general. So something could be an improvement. Am I ever going to move over to SS14? I haven't even tried it. Maybe someday. So we got the junction here, so we can move this radiator pipe out from that.
New message.
SS14 is already thing. It already works better than SS13. It's great, no lag ever. Okay, I mean, sounds like it's worth checking out then. I just wonder if it has as much content as SS13, because SS13 is it's greater than the sum of its engine. The engine is just bad, but the amount of stuff that they've made for it makes it pretty engaging. Let's see, is this even gonna go through? Oh, this is connecting to something. Oh, that's great. I don't even know what's going on with this whole thing. It must be like some kind of pipe. Yeah. There's a blue pipe going through there. So that's why this is going all weird. Nearly zero content compared to SS13. That's kind of unfortunate to hear. But maybe they'll get more eventually, I don't know. But they probably need the player base first before they get the content, and they need the content before they get the player base, so it's kind of a little bit of a conundrum. Alright, so I've got this set up, sort of. So now we've got it all set up here, and I think I want to do like layer 1 or something. Just because basically I want to... Oh god, it's... Oh god, that's... I don't like this either. Oh shit! What layer does a thermo machine? What layer does a cooling machine work on anyway? Does that does it have to be layer 3? Yeah, layer 3. So I just lost Twitch, but I might still be on the YouTube. I don't know. Oh my gosh. We're gonna have to go to technical difficulties for a second, because I need to reconnect this whole thing. Great. Very bad internet. Let's see. Nice wage cage. Yeah. I'm trying to reconnect to the server. I'm gonna see what happens there, because it looks like it should still be up. I don't know what's going on with... Probably the whole network's probably getting DDoSed by the Chinese or something. That's not That's not a statement about Chinese people in general. I'm just saying that I'm in Taiwan at the moment, so I always speculate about that. No, I'm not Taiwanese. Oh, that's a surprise. I come back to almost getting ghosted. Yeah, I think this is it for me. I don't even know what happened to me. I'm just almost dead. Should I just ghost? Because it's like, I'm pretty sure I'm not even gonna get saved. Like, this is ridiculous. Ask the gods of revival. Let's see if there's a pray. Hey, can I get a sympathy SSD revive? I don't even know if it... Actually, a min is on because they're playing music on this thing. And I should turn off this music in the meantime. I think this is it. I think this is it. I think maybe my gas tank ran out while I was disconnected and I was just like sucking on like a vacuum of air. This explosion's going on. I'm just gonna succumb because this is just blah. That's great. And I guess I succeeded at sabotaging the station by turning off the SM engine, but I was intending to make it better. Time to become an Engeport. Yeah, I wish. So that's the... I think he's got his own problems, to be honest. With luck, the Trader CE will find me. I think he's, I don't know. Are there any ghost rolls that I can do? Malfunctioning cryostasis. Oh, wow. Yeah, that looks very boring, to be honest. But you actually might have a chance to make it back onto the station from there. Where even is this place in relation to the station? Oh, yeah, I just walked through the Colossus over there. So he's nearby the... Was he nearby the Syndicate station? Lava land spawns always kind of suck. Yeah, I think I agree too. I think the lizards are kind of okay. The ash lizards, but... Oh, the AI might see me now. Oh, I'm getting rescued. No, I'm not getting rescued. Come on, Mr. Mothman. Save me. Wow. Alright, the Haas, good to see the Haas priorities are set straight. Why was I so wounded? Moderate bruising. Yeah, I think it was because of my O2 tank. I think my O2 tank ran out while I was disconnected. Well, the lizard paramedic sees me. K9, may you open this? Alright, I'm gonna get revived eventually. But yeah, we're running out of power because I turned the whole thing off. But we got a little bit extra power because I turned this thing on here. So actually, yeah, so that's honestly like more so than solar's, just putting a wire next to the PSUs is good. Oh, somebody's taking out T-coms. Yeah, I do set the output to 200 kilowatts because I think most people set it to 190, but I think that's a misconception. Because like, in my experimenting with these sort of things, like, it seems like they draw as much power as, like, they put out. So, like, you might put out 200 kilowatts, but unless the station's actually using 200 kilowatts, like, you take it back into the grid. But if that makes any sense. I think I'm kind of mangling my words a little bit, but I've seen some rounds where even if you max it out to 200 kilowatts, the PSUs still charge up, but they take a little while longer sometimes. Yeah, like, I do agree that they will charge up more quickly if you take it down to 190. So, like, I guess it doesn't really matter too much either way, but looks like I'm getting revived. Hello, lads. Oh, I can't even talk right now. I'm deaf as fuck. What happened? Although when I set the SM, I usually go full power, just over 3 kilowatts of storage. Yeah. I mean, like, you could also do it where you set it lower at first, and then you just sort of pump it up a little bit. I don't think it really makes a... I don't think it really matters too much either way in the end, but most people set it to 190, so, I mean, I won't recommend people not do that. Because if I'm wrong, then I'm like the asshole that's like that's talking about that. If they made it so you could be brought back even if you spawned as a lava land person, it would be a lot more fun. Yeah, I think that would be pretty good. Because yeah, in the end I'm getting revived. So if I switched over to be some guy that was just trapped in a little wooden house, out there in the ice wastes or whatever, it would just be like, it would be more boring compared to this. But it would also be more entertaining than just being a ghost. Let's see here. So now I'm in a cryo tube, getting kind of healed up, because I guess they don't know what the fuck to do. But I thought I just only had brute damage, so I thought that would be kind of something that's easy to fix with surgery, but I don't know. Mini games. If you do the mini game, can you still be revived if you do one of those little mini games that they have set up? Like, if you do Mafia, can you still be revived? Yeah. I've never even played Mafia, to be honest. I've only done the laser tag one, which is like at the end of the round when like they have a lot of tickets that they're writing or something. Like more... I don't like the new Cindy objective system. I liked it more when it was random and not being able to select which objectives you get. It gets too repetitive and easy. Yeah, I don't really like dynamic a whole lot either. I think it should be like an optional thing because they're trying to make it into something where it's like you could get potentially more than 20 TC when you're doing it. But I also feel like, you know, if you have a plan, 20 TC is plenty anyway. So, like, I don't know. I feel like there should be, like, 2 flavors of Contractor. They should bring back the old Contractor, which was you kidnapping people, and they should make this dynamic system, like, another optional... Am I just gonna die? I'm just gonna die in the cryo tube again. Great. Help. It's my tank. My tank is 0. I had brute damage, mate. I mean, I guess it kept me from dying a second time, so I would say he's most... You're respiratory distress... What the fuck? Yep. Well, I got the rad suit. This rogue CE needs a good dose of Americanism. Oh, T-Com's got blown up. I can't even say hi to him. I have a dull pain in my stomach also. Am I like gonna lose my... Hey Doc, my abdomen hurts. My abdomen. I got permabanned from TG years ago. What did you do to get permabanned? Hi, Rose. Fix my organs and shit. Say my heart's bad. How are the Rust stations? Like, they all speak Russian on it though, right? So like you have to learn Russian or know Russian to play on those. Maybe after this game, you should give SS13 a try. It could be an interesting video.
Here. Got a bunch of dots on it.
Yeah, I think.
It's probably bad.
I think I'll give it a go. But it's probably not going to be this session. It's gonna have to. I'm gonna have to install it and such first, and I'm probably gonna crash after this round, to be honest. Oh, Rust Station is from a streamer who plays like once or twice a week. Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the Russian ones, because there's a Russian community around this game. I'm fucked up. Is that somebody's head on that? Why is there a dead head there? Yeah, Libra is, it's impressive what he does. I guess it's an advancement from chess to SS13. So, like, if you knock somebody out when you're doing surgery, I think you actually get a speed boost. But more than that, what I like about it is that if you happen to be a traitor, it gives you an opportunity to use a hypno flash on the person you're doing surgery on. I think they removed it, but I didn't like Thief. I turned Thief off after a couple of rounds. Like, I had one fun round where I was HOP trying to steal everybody's cards, which was like kind of a little bit funny, but in the end it's like most of the time the Thief objectives are just really boring and it doesn't really play out unless it's something that fucks with a large variety of people. The worst to play against? Oh man, that's tough. I would say, honestly, Heretic is probably the worst to play against, because it's like, if they start sacrificing you, you do this like mini game, which is in truth actually pretty easy to beat. But if they actually do it well, then they ascend and you're basically screwed. So it's like, to me, it's like, it doesn't really seem like there's much fun interaction to be had either way on the receiving end of that stuff. I'm bleeding, I think. Now go grab something to eat or whatever. What do you recommend I eat? Not for long. Okay. I guess everybody runs out of blood eventually. I don't know, whatever the hell you want. I will eat my own heart. Just residual bleeding. What is this, a coffee? Alright, I seem to be good enough. Yeah, I was gonna say it's the typical engineering experience getting jumped while you're trying to mess with the engine, but I think that was just me getting disconnected that did me in. It was my oxygen pipe. Okay, time for Demhold to be an actual serious acting captain. Captain Americanism. That is not exactly subtle, so. Yeah, remember to replace my tank. Good call. That's basically where I died over there. So this cooling loop would be useful. That's something we could use already, but grab a big one while I'm at it. Yeah, I think I will in a bit, but I'm not really gonna go outside yet. And this is gonna be kind of stupid. I'm gonna see what happens if I put it over here. Is this gonna? Okay, that's fine. And I think I could just run. I think I could just run the engine while I'm doing this because we're kind of running low on power anyway. Doesn't your tank not have O2 also when your mask is down? When you activate the tank, the mask goes up. So it's nothing to worry about. It's perfectly fine. So I was thinking of just moving this whole pipe here. Just was planning on moving it out here. Actually, it might be best just to put it over. Yeah, this is weird. I've never really done this kind of a cooling setup, but I think it's fine. Because basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to have like another layer of cooling pipes around the SM core itself. And that's kind of my intent behind building this loop here.
Someone called the shuttle. It's coming in, I don't know, it doesn't say.
But, yeah, I'm gonna put up some machine frames here. Let's see, this cringe. Very cringe, not based. He also made the door sound strange. Oh, there goes all my wiring. Here we go. Another cable coil. Let's just check lockers. So when you want to do the cooling machines, you can do a thermo machine, I think. Yeah. I'm just going to mass produce 5 of them. And what you also want is a rapid part exchange device. And you want matter bins. And you also want micro lasers. And oof, we don't even have enough materials to make any of these things, so yeah, this whole thing's just fucked. We can't even add cooling to that whole thing, so fuck it. We're gonna do something else, I think. See what there is to do at this point. Alright. Order glass from... Or, alternatively, and hear me out, I just tried killing the clown. I might need to be a little bit smooth about it, though. I think I'm gonna see if I can attach a silencer to this. Could hack AI. Oh, do I have an upload? I do. Yeah. I think that's a great idea. Alright, let's see where text storage is. Oh, we do have an AI. But I'm gonna get a welder first so I can weld through that tech storage room. But basically, if you get the tech storage, you can steal an upload console. Let's see, what's the first step? Screwed in place. All right. And then the next one is the weld, I think. Yeah. These wires are exposed, so you cut the wires. Oh, that's not what I guess I could just do that. Oh, what is it that you do to open these? Shit. I don't remember off the top of my head, like, what to do to cut through this. So, at some point, I was going to get around as a robotist, syndicate mouth it, and then mass-produce battle. That's funny, man. How much time? We've only got 3 minutes. We've only got 3 minutes before before the shuttle comes. So I might be better off just killing the clown quickly. AI open. Yeah. DC Dirk McBlade live stream. Yes, please. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit more boring than a heavily edited video. Hey, has anyone seen a clown around here? Oh, here's a clown. Okay. Oh, Jesus, he's in a mech. That's a nice mech, man. Well, this is an interesting little thing. How do you take out a clown in a mech with just a pistol? Would an E-sword actually work against that? Maybe C4. I think C4 is not going to be enough. I could try X4, but I don't know. This is unfortunate. This is unfortunate.
The shuttle's here.
Smells better than the CE.
Does anybody know where the key to this place is? The door's locked. Huh.
Alright. Well, I think I've got a small plan. It's not a good plan. It's a small plan. Remember these things. So if I pop that bag, they immediately know that I'm bad. Let's see here. Syndicate EMP bomb. Seems interesting. Oh, that's not going to work out too well. EMP flash. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna throw a mini bomb at him. Actually, no, I don't think that's gonna work. Alright, I guess I'm gonna just throw EMP grenades at him. But I think this is a shitty plan, to be honest. Oops. Ow. My heart. My fake heart. Save me. Hey Lizzo. Let me go.
I think everything's mostly okay. I'm just supposed to do this every so often.
I can kill myself with an EMP grenade because my heart's fake. Oh god. Oh no. He's coming after me. My heart's just... I just gave myself a heart attack. Oh my god. Save me. Haas. I'm dying, man. Help. I have an EMP implant also. So I'm just constantly killing myself. I'm dying, Haas. EMP suicide. Heart attacks, my only weakness. I should have never asked for a replacement heart. Oh, he's just gonna throw me out of the shuttle? Nice. It's unfortunate that that clown had a mech. Yeah. And unfortunately on medium roleplay, if you just start blowing up the shuttle, you can get into some trouble with the admins that way. Yeah. So that was a little bit of a bust. I was hoping to get a little bit more through to a new SM engine, but getting disconnected kind of threw me for a loop on that. But yeah, that's suggested about SS13. I'll fire it up sometime and give it a try. But we'll see. I'll also keep playing SS13 in the meantime. But I think that's about it for me right now, as far as this is concerned. But next time I get some free time and I decide to give this a go, I'll hop on and stream again for you guys. Thanks for watching.